Brianna Ghey was a 16-year-old girl from Warrington, Cheshire, England. She was transgender, meaning her identity was different from the gender registered on her birth certificate. She was killed by her close friends with 28 stab wounds because they wanted to see whether, when being stabbed, she would scream like men or like women. Brianna was at home. Her mother said that she had mental challenges, but she started her day like usual. She received a message from Scarlett Jenkinson. Jenkinson, who was the same age as Brianna, told her to come to Colchith Library in the afternoon. Brianna left her house. Door camera footage showed that she left her home at around 12:45 p.m. and took a bus to that location. She met two people at the bus stop. Brianna met Scarlett Jenkinson and another person named Eddie Ratcliffe. The three of them went together to Colchith Linear Park. A few minutes later, a woman and her husband were walking their dog in the park when they saw something from a distance. It looked like someone was playing with a white dog. When they got closer, they saw a girl and a boy running away. The woman became suspicious and went closer, and when she saw the scene, she was shocked. That white dog was not a dog. It was Brianna's white fluffy jacket, which was now covered in blood. Brianna was alive and rolling in her own blood. They quickly called the police and emergency services. Medical teams reported that at around 3:13 p.m., Brianna was still alive, but in very critical condition. However, at 4:02 p.m. the same day, she was announced dead. According to the official post-mortem report, 28 stab wounds were inflicted on Brianna's body. The wounds were to the head, the neck, the chest. These wounds caused fatal injuries, and the court stated that the attack was fast, repeated, and carried out with clear intent to kill. After checking CCTV cameras and witnesses inside the park, the killers were identified. There were two people, both 15 years old. 1. Scarlett Jenkinson. 2. Eddie Ratcliffe. They were Brianna's friends. When police arrested these two after the murder, searches of their homes and belongings led to the discovery of the following important evidence. 1. A handwritten murder plan. In Scarlett Jenkinson's room, a handwritten note was found in which the plan to kill Brianna was written. This note included Brianna's name and details of the attack plan. This was one of the most important pieces of evidence proving the murder was premeditated. 2. A hunting knife, likely the murder weapon. In Eddie Ratcliffe's room, a hunting knife was found that was very similar to the weapon used to kill Brianna. Had parts of Brianna's blood on the blade. DNA and blood evidence on the knife were used as direct evidence of the murder. Blood-stained clothes. Clothes found in Ratcliffe's home had traces of Brianna's blood on them. 4. Phone messages and conversations. Both phones were confiscated and thousands of deleted messages were recovered. These messages showed that they had been talking for a long time about murder, violence, and even had a list of children to kill. The messages also showed that one of them had previously tried to kill Brianna using pills. 5. Kill list. In one of the homes, a list was found containing the names of several other children, meaning that before choosing Brianna, they had prepared a list of possible victims. Yes, Brianna was their first murder, but it was not supposed to be their last. Reason for the murder. What was officially stated in court? Main motive: a desire for violence and to experience killing. Aggravating factor for one of the suspects: hostile views toward Brianna's transgender identity. However, this sentence mostly spread on social media and unofficial accounts, claiming that they wanted to know whether her scream would sound male or female.